I'm Sierra. I'm the lead esthetician at Sunday Skin. Come get unready with me. Alright, first step is getting the hair out of the way. Alright, and then we're going to go on to our first cleanse. I like to use my Epion's Gentle Foaming Cleanser for my first cleanse just to soften up all the makeup. And I go in with about 3.5 pumps on dry skin first, and then I'll go back in and we'll get it a little wet just to help move the product along. So now that it's evenly spread out, I like to go back in with a little bit of water. This just helps to further break down the makeup. And don't forget the neck. Now we wash. I like to use lukewarm water. That way it's a little bit less harsh on the skin and it don't cause too much trauma to the surface. Hot water can be almost too much for the skin to handle. So lukewarm to just barely warm is best. I like to use a washcloth, towel, some kind of extra manual exfoliation. I feel like I can really get the makeup out of the pores this way and get all of the product off. But don't press too hard. That's my number one tip. If you're going to use a washcloth or a towel, just light pressure. That way you're not doing too much on the skin. All right, on to the next cleanse. I'm going to go in with our very own Fresh Face cleanser with bamboo extract, and it also has lots of gentle ingredients like glycerin for my dry skin gals, which is me. So you only need a little bit. And it comes out really like marshmallowy and soft. It's got just a little bit of exfoliant grit to it. So I'm going to go in again with dry hands first. And this is going to be my second cleanse. And I love this morning and night. It's got really refreshing grapefruit in it. So if you're using this in the mornings, it really wakes you up for the day. And just a gentle exfoliation, nothing too harsh. Anyone can use this. You can use it morning and night. And it spreads really easily. As you can see, even on dry skin, it really spreads well. And then I go back in with just a little bit of water and then just continue to work that into the skin. Just a gentle pressure to scrub any dead skin away and the rest of my makeup off. Something really unique about the manual exfoliant in this, the bamboo extract, it's incredibly gentle, so it doesn't cause any abrasions to the skin, no microscopic tears, and it's gentle enough for anybody to use. Whether it's sensitive skin, oily, dry skin, anybody can use this type of exfoliant. I like this cleanser's unique ability to foam up and exfoliate. Normally you either have one or the other, but this one's kind of a hybrid. You get the foamy cleanser and a little bit of that manual exfoliation, which I really like. Now I'm gonna rinse. When it's time to take off our Fresh Face product, I like to use very gentle pressure again, and I'll wash my washcloth multiple times so that if there's any little bit of bamboo extract or bamboo silica in here, I can get that off and then have a fresh washcloth to keep on cleansing. All right, next step is going to be our toning step. So I like to use Revision Soothing Facial Rinse. It's good for any skin type, but it's really great for dry skin types. It just gives you a little extra hydration, but it also balances your pH. So I just do a couple of drops on 2 cotton rounds, and then these all over. Everywhere you cleanse, you want to tone just to help return the skin back to its natural pH level. And if you double cleanse thoroughly, you won't have any makeup residue on your little toner pads. Next, I'm going to be a little extra, and I'm going to go in with another toning product, which is our very own Pore Perfecting pads. And it comes with 60 pads, so a 60-day supply. And I'm going to give you a little inside tip that us estheticians like to do when we get a new thing of pads. So normally your liquid part of the pads that soaks them sinks all the way to the bottom if it's sat there for a minute. So I like to flip out the whole thing and then turn the bottom side to the top side. So you've got all of that product on these top pads, and they'll slowly sink down to the rest of them. So you've got like an evenly saturated pad through every use. So I'm gonna go in with the first one. You'll only need one for the full face. because it's so saturated, it'll cover the full face, down the neck, even in the décolleté area. So I'm gonna go back in, and this is more of my exfoliating toner. So this has got 5% glycolic acid, so that's gonna work on any sun damage, fine lines, pigmentation. It's got a small amount of lactic acid, which is a nice, gentle, yet hydrating exfoliant. And then you've got some glycerin to help make this a very universal pad for any skin type without overly drying yourself out. And it's nice because you can use this morning and night because it's got a nice blend of the glycerin and some botanicals in there. So it's good for daily use and then morning and night too if you like. Then once I get about halfway through or a full face, I'll just turn the pad on the other side and I'll go down the neck and anywhere I've missed. And that's the pad. All right, next up in my routine, I go in with my serums. So the first two of my serums I like to use together are the Revision Revox Line Relaxer, super strong peptides, lots of arnica, hyaluronic acid in this, so good anti-aging, pore refining, and then the DEJ Daily Boosting Serum. And if you haven't ever heard me talk about this, I don't normally shut up about it. I love it. It's my #1 product no matter what. So I do 1 pump of it and 1 pump of the Revox Line Relaxer, and I'll mix those together. And they're pretty thin, so I like to go in with these first in my series of serums. And remember, thinnest to thickest when it comes to applying products. Your thinnest products have the smallest molecules like serums, and they work deepest in the skin. And that DEJ will give you like instant glow, instant gratification results in like 10 to 15 minutes. So it's used morning and night on my skin. Don't forget the eyelids. All right, on to our next step. I'm gonna go in with our Silky Skin Hydrating Serum. And I know this is a lot of steps, but as a medical esthetician, I like to do a full routine. It's very relaxing for me. So if you only have a few simple steps, that's great too. Just having a skincare routine is really important. So no matter how many you have, as long as you've got good products for your skin and do them in the right order, that's all that matters. Normally I do about a pump, pump and a half, and I'll just apply this everywhere we've cleansed. I love this product because it's so silky. It truly is what its name is, silky and hydrating, very gentle on anybody's skin. I'm a little bit sensitive to products from time to time, and I'm definitely more of a dry skin type, so this product just gives me an extra drink of hydration, and it's gentle enough that my skin doesn't dislike it. It's nice and soothing on my skin. A little bit of rose extract in there, and that's great for soothing the skin. I even take it on the backs of my hands because they sometimes can get dry with how much I wash them throughout the day. And as you can tell, my lovely nails need a good manicure, but we'll ignore that. And this product is just a good boost of hydration, really plumps the skin up. Almost instantly you can see the hydration level has increased, and it's not too like shiny. It almost dries down to like a nice matte. So if you are an oily kind of shiny gal, this one's a good product to use for like daytime use because it's going to dry down and it won't make you feel like you're just heavy with shine at the beginning of the morning. Next, I'm going to go in with our DEJ Eye Cream through Revision. I love to use this in the treatment room, on my patients, and on myself. So just do a small pump, and this can go anywhere around and above the eye. So I'll just start off underneath. I like to bring it out right to where the like crow's feet area starts on myself, and then of course I get my lid in between the brows and just gently, very little pressure. You can say I'm not pulling my skin out. You want to apply under the eye very, very gentle pressure. You can even do light taps. This skin under the eye can be very thin and fragile, so you just want to gently apply any products around or underneath the eye. Next up, we're approaching the end finally. I'm going to go in with my Revision Retinol. So I just do 1 pump of this, and I really try to avoid the eye area. So you'll just take this everywhere else except right below and above your eyes. I love retinol because it is anti-aging. So fine lines and wrinkles, which I'm starting to see a few of. It's great for pigmentation from past sun exposure, which I have a little bit of on my cheeks and my nose. And then it's great for our acneic people. It's good for oil control. So if you're somebody with excess oil, excess acne, retinol is a really great product to help control and reduce the appearance of acne, the appearance of pores, appearance of scarring from acne, and then helps to really control oil production. All right, my very last step, finally, is my Epion's Intensive Nourishing Cream. So I use this in the summer months because I'm not as dry. So I just go in and I only do one dip in the jar so I don't spread bacteria. And then I'll just go and apply this in all the zones. Usually in like the winter or just the drier months, I'll switch to my Epion's Renewal Calming Cream, because that gives me a little bit more hydration when you're dealing with dry heat in the house or drier air, a whole lot less humidity in the winter around here. So I'll actually change up my winter skincare routine with a few different products, but that's a really great product to use. And the Epion's Intense Nourishing Cream is such a luxurious product. It's really great for your dry girls, your anti-aging girls, anybody that's got a little extra flakiness going on, whether it's because of a strong product, a strong retinol, and you just need a little extra soothing hydration. This is my go-to. And it goes on so soft. It's not too thick, but it's nice and heavy enough that you feel like you've got a nice, even layer of a night cream on to sleep in. And I like to work it into my neck. That way the neck gets a good little sleep mask as well. And that is it. Just kidding. My lip replenisher is actually my last step. So this is our Revision Youthful Lip Replenisher. And I always go in right before bed with my lip replenisher. So I do just a little. And it gives you a really nice glossy feel, but it's nice because it's like a lip mask while you sleep because it's really luxurious and thick. And it smells lovely. My first favorite thing is how diverse it is. Any skin type can use these products. It's gentle yet effective for anyone. So if you're oily, if you're dry, if you have acne, combination, these products will cover all the bases, and they're locally packaged, and we have had our hand in every step of this process creating the Sunday Skin products. So that makes me really proud and really happy to share that with all of our patients. I have to say, although I love all of my skincare products, I cannot live without the Revision DEJ Daily Booster. It is my instant gratification baby, and I could not live without it. I love the creativity with skincare. I am an artistic, creative person in general, and that was one thing that I really noticed becoming an esthetician, that it takes a little bit of flair and artistic ability to really customize a skincare routine. So I really just love that every single person's skincare routine is different, it's unique, and you really get to customize it to a specific person's needs. So it's a lot of fun for me to really use all my knowledge and put that into a skincare routine for someone. Thank you all for watching and getting unready with me. Now I'm gonna go hydrate before bed. Hi, I'm Sierra. I'm the lead. Oh, I'm gonna do it.
You're fine.
Okay, I'm just kidding. It's okay.
You're doing so good.
Thanks. Thank you all for thanks y'all for watching. See, we're leaving my zone of expertise. I'm not good anymore.